The role of women has changed a lot over the generations.
A bit wonky, mate.
Our generation, women want to be more involved, but they're not sure how to do that. It's so important to help women understand that they've got a place as well. Whether they're in the house and looking after the children, whether they're out on farm moving a whole big mob of bulls, it's what they choose to do on farm, and it all adds value. We're Sandra and Ian Matthews, and we're sheep and beef farmers at Te Station at Riri.
We are using agriculture's brightest minds and 2 centuries of experience to ensure New Zealand can keep growing for generations to come.
We're 536 hectares, 500 effective. We're a traditional sheep and beef farm. I'm not on farm as much as I used to be, but whatever's happening on farm, Ian and I are talking about that all the time. We have an awesome Google Calendar, so when I'm away I come back the next day and we're in farm drenching or something like that. We're a great partnership and we work really well together. My father was a policeman and my mum was a teacher. So when we first got married, I was one of those townies that don't understand farming. I went and worked at the ANZ in town in Gisborne. Then when the kids came along, I was housebound. That brain of mine that needs to be stimulated, it didn't have that stimulation, and I think I struggled. Back in 2014, the AgriWomen's Development Trust brought Understanding Your Farm Business to Gisborne. I thought, oh yeah, I'll go along. Over the 3 months of the course, I thought, wow, my life has changed. Those transferable skills that I had before I actually came on farm, I realise now that, you know, they're so valuable to what we do in this multi-million-dollar business. I'd been in this district for 20 odd years and I didn't know a lot of these women. So another lady and myself, Marie Burke, we put a group together. We just hit a nail on the head. These women in our region were just crying out for connection and education and to do it together. We called it Farming Women Terafati. That was nearly 5 years ago, and we've got over 630 members in this region. I now work for the AgriWomen's Development Trust as well, and I facilitate Understanding Your Farming Business, and I run a regional hub coordination program, which is supporting groups around the country doing what we did in Gisborne. The passion for me comes in helping women on farm understanding they have this place. Whether it's generational, owner, manager, shepherd, shepherd's wife, whatever they're doing on farm, they're an integral part of our farming operation. I know for Ian, his heart is in this land. I didn't have that when we first got married, and probably the first 15 years I didn't have that. I now realise that my connection to the land is so important like his is. You just see all this grass and this greenery and these beautiful trees and the waterways and all that. That's very special.